With a $320 million fortune, she's built one of the most interesting watch collections in Hollywood. Today, we're taking a closer look at the most impressive watches in her collection, so let's dive in monster style. Beginning our countdown today is the Tudor Heritage Black Bay Red. In 2017, Lady Gaga made history as the first woman ever to star in a Tudor watch campaign. Tudor, often called the cooler sibling of Rolex, chose her for its Born to Dare campaign, and the choice couldn't have been more fitting. Gaga's fearless showmanship, a support for the LGBT community, and a stand against fur and fashion made her the perfect face for the brand, built on boldness and individuality. Her watch of choice was the Tudor Heritage Black Bay, a 41mm steel dive watch with the brand's signature burgundy red bezel. True to her rebellious style, Gaga paired it with a vintage-inspired fabric strap, giving the rugged timepiece a rock and roll twist. Now we know Gaga loves to shock, but she also loves to sparkle, and the next watch proves it. Coming in at number 9 is the Tudor Glamour Date. In her Tudor campaign, Gaga showcases 31mm steel and yellow gold beauty with an opaline dial set with diamonds. This made it clear that subtlety isn't exactly Gaga's style. If the Black Bay was her edgy rockstar side, then the Glamour Date was her elegant alter ego. It's perfect for red carpet events, galas or movie premieres. Also, Tudor knew Gaga doubles as the bold innovator and classic glamour queen, so they gave her a watch for each. And Gaga rocked them both, proving she can go from leather and studs to Hollywood chic in a heartbeat. But the best part is that Gaga doesn't just pose with Tudors, she actually wears one in real life constantly. And that brings us to the next piece. Making it to number 8 is the Tudor Black Bay 36 SNG. Now, according to Tudor, if Gaga had to pick just one watch, the Tudor Black Bay 36 SNG, steel and gold, would be it. The model has a 36mm stainless steel case with yellow gold accents on the bezel, hands, and hour markers. It's sturdy enough for a piano jam session, yet refined enough for a business lunch with Tony Bennett. With a 38-hour power reserve, it works just as tirelessly as Gaga, powering through one of her marathon concerts. And because Gaga is never one to follow the rules, she's been known to wear 3 or 4 watches on the same wrist stacked like bangles. More often than not, the Black Bay 36 is part of that lineup. But Gaga doesn't stop at Tudor. She also steps into the world of one of the most iconic watches ever made. Up next on our countdown is the Rolex Day-Date President. When Lady Gaga needs to go classy and powerful, she reaches for the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Day-Date, better known as the President. Her version of choice is the 18-karat yellow gold Day-Date, reference 128238, a timepiece that immediately signals status. It has a lustrous gold case and the famous President bracelet, plus a champagne dial sparkling with baguette-cut diamond hour markers. It's blingy, yes, but in the most refined way. There's even a little day of the week window up top and a date window at 3 o'clock. Who said a busy superstar doesn't need to keep track of her schedule? Gaga has been seen absolutely owning this watch when she's in full elegant mode. Imagine her at an awards ceremony, say the Grammys, standing next to Bruno Mars as they accept a trophy for their duet, Die With a Smile. You just know that gleam on her wrist is this Rolex shining under the spotlight. It's the ultimate power watch for a woman who literally has the world at her feet. And if you think gold and diamonds are flashy, wait till you see her next piece. Taking our 6th spot is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Lady Gaga owns some serious Swiss luxury watches. That's why the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak makes it to our list. This is one of the most famous luxury sports watches out there. Gaga's got the Royal Oak reference 67651 ST in stainless steel 36mm with that signature 8-sided bezel covered in diamonds. It's both glamorous and fierce. The Royal Oak has a bold design with a textured white dial that catches light like crystals on a stage. This watch is water resistant to 50 meters, so hypothetically Gaga could cannonball into a pool mid-performance and a watch wouldn't miss a beat. With its mix of technical craftsmanship and glamorous sparkle, the Royal Oak suits Gaga's personality perfectly. Now, we've seen Gaga go from tool watches to jewel-studded. Now let's talk about fashion. The next watch comes from a haute couture house with a name that might raise an eyebrow. Climbing right into number 5 is the Chanel Boyfriend watch. Lady Gaga actually owns a watch called Boyfriend, and no, it was not borrowed from a boyfriend. It's Chanel's luxury watch designed to look like a borrowed men's timepiece. Gaga wears the Chanel Boyfriend in rose gold with a 64 diamond covered bezel. The strap is tweed pattern fabric And we never expected anything less because Chanel is always known for using classic materials. It has a clean white dial and automatic movement. Interestingly, it's water resistant to 30 meters, though we doubt Gaga's taking it to swimming. You'll find it likely to appear with a couture outfit on a magazine cover. The boyfriend watch blurs gender lines, which is so on brand for Gaga, the queen of androgynous style. She even had a collaboration in the fashion game Dress to Impress on Roblox, where fans hunted for codes to get virtual Gaga outfits. And if that doesn't show a fashion influence, what does? Meanwhile, if you're loving this wild tour through Gaga's watch box, hit that like button and subscribe. Now let's go back to the countdown and find out the next watch that isn't just on Gaga's wrist, but was close to her heart. Pushing through to number 4 is the Clé de Cartier. Even when it comes to gifting, Gaga's watch game is strong. She once gave the legendary Tony Bennett a Clé de Cartier watch as a token of their friendship. How do we know? The gold Cartier gifted to Tony was later seen at auction, engraved on the clasp with "Tony Love Gaga" and a date. Actually, the Clé de Cartier is a classic dress watch known for its sleek round case and a unique side crown. It's shaped like a key, or clé in French, and by choosing Cartier for a dear jazz singing partner, Gaga shows she appreciates the history and elegance of a brand that's been around since 1847. The gift was beyond a status symbol. It was a thank you to a mentor who called her "Lady, you're a jazz singer." If Gaga treats her friends with gold watches, imagine what she keeps for herself. Now the next entry might just shock you in a good way. Swinging into number 3 is the Casio Baby-G. Do you know that Lady Gaga doesn't only wear watches that cost more than a car, but she's best known to rock a Casio Baby-G digital watch. Back in her early fame era, Gaga rocked a bright yellow Baby-G BG56029 in music videos like AA, Nothing Else I Can Say, and Love Game. Imagine Gaga in 2009 wearing wild club kid fashion, plastic shades, and a chunky, colourful $50 Casio on her wrist. And you know what? She made it look cool. The Baby-G is actually a lady's spin-off of the rugged G-Shock line and is practically indestructible. This worked perfectly since Gaga was dancing hard in those videos. You know, wearing a playful Casio with a crazy outfit can be just as iconic as wearing diamonds. In fact, even Rihanna once wore 5 Baby-G watches at once. So seeing Gaga pair high fashion with a low-cost watch is a reminder that she'll wear whatever she wants. Now, what will Gaga do in her next watch journey? Let's find out. What new watches should we expect in her collection? If there's one thing we know, it's that Lady Gaga's not done pushing boundaries, and that includes her watch collection. With her resources, she could snag virtually any holy grail timepiece out there. Maybe we'll see her add a rare vintage Rolex to her arsenal, or perhaps a bespoke creation from Patek Philippe or Richard Mille. Let's say Gaga steps out someday with a rainbow Rolex Daytona, or even a high complication skeleton tourbillon that looks straight out of a sci-fi movie. Will that surprise you? Well, nothing's really off the table. She's already partnered with Tudor, but who says she won't design her own watch one day? Gaga could easily collaborate with an avant-garde watchmaker to create a piece that sings. The bottom line is that Gaga's horological journey is just getting started. Who knows? The next watch she debuts might break the internet, and we'll be here for it. But among everything we've listed, there's one ultimate Gaga move we have to talk about, and it's coming in at number 1. Wearing 4 watches at once. The most jaw-dropping flex in Lady Gaga's watch collection isn't a single watch at all. It's the fact that she'll wear multiple at the same time. Gaga has been known to strap 3, even 4 watches on one wrist as a fashion statement. Who else could pull that off? She can stack a chunky dive watch next to a diamond dress watch and a vintage piece, turning her arm into a veritable timeline of style. It's practical if you're jet-setting across the time zone. Honestly, she's doing it because it looks wild and she knows it. This is the woman who once wore a dress made of raw beef and made it high fashion, so layering on 4 luxury timepieces is almost lame by comparison. After all, time is just a construct, but style, it's forever. So, time's up. For this video at least. Lady Gaga's watch collection is a wild ride of luxury and personality, but believe it or not, there are even crazier watches out there in the wider world. If you're hungry for more eye-popping timepieces, don't miss our next video on the rarest Rolexes ever made. From jewel-encrusted masterpieces to historic icons, we'll cover the Rolex rarities that only a few lucky or rich people ever get to see. So go check it out now and prepare to be amazed. As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more high-rolling, high-energy luxury dives. Keep living boldly, and we'll catch you in the next one. Oh yeah, and tell us in the comments which Gaga watch blows your mind, or which one you'd rock yourself. We got plenty more luxury and pop culture deep dives on the way, so join the fam.